Good evening. Welcome to Praying Together and welcome to February. I'm Vern Haskell. Winter feels like it has an end when we emerge from January, and that's a good thing. What are you burdened for? What is really at the very core of your spiritual desire? What do you want to see in your life, your family, your church, your nation? I suspect all of us have significant desires and dreams. Hopefully, some of us have vision, meaning that we're really seeking God's view of our situation and how He wants to use us and what is really necessary for us to be in 2024. There are a lot of voices calling for attention, calling us to a variety of issues, maybe causing us to think in terms of supporting individuals and programs that we believe in. And that's valid, and that's something we're looking a lot at, this being a presidential election year. But what is the burden that God is placing on your heart? Who are you almost bleeding for? Who do you long to see saved? A lot of questions, I know. I ask it because I believe that hunger, desire, and yes, even being burdened is a sign of spiritual health. Spiritual health, I meant to say. You know, there are times when stress gets to me and I find myself becoming a little bit apathetic. And then I realize that's only an avoidance. Maybe for a short while, it's okay to just say, I'm going to turn my mind off. But I think the Lord wants us hungry and burdened for a world that's broken. There's a hymn that says, let your heart be broken for a world in sin. And I don't remember the rest of the words right offhand. I might even have botched that part of it. But tonight, I'm praying that the Lord will break our hearts as He allows us to be burdened for the needs of people around us. Will you pray with me? Lord, as you know, I really struggled with saying what I wanted to say this evening. It sounds kind of funny. We sing songs like Take Your Burden to the Lord and Leave It There. And then I come on and say, we should be burdened. I think the difference, Lord, is that in that latter sense, we're talking about heartaches and struggles, challenges that seem overwhelming to us, that we really need to trust you with. Those are the kinds of burdens that we can turn over to you and that we can share with each other. But there's another kind of burden, and that's a sense of brokenness for the needs of people around us, wanting the church to be a very center, a very core of spiritual healing. Lord, I believe that we need to be deeply concerned for our world. And I think you have something in ministry that you're calling us all to. Maybe not just one thing, but I think you have a focus in ministry because you've gifted us uniquely. And I believe that you have a calling for each and every one of us. Lord, I don't want to settle for anything less. I want to hear what you're calling me to. Help us, Lord, to truly seek after your heart, that we might be the living, shining, powerful church of Jesus Christ in our world. And I pray this in your name. Amen. God bless you. Have a good evening.